Hi, how are you doing today? Welcome to my channel, the Marhaba Ya Mustafa. It's a nice channel. We have lots of hamd, naat, and ghazal. Also, some blogs will be available here, and you can see the Quran tilawat also will be available there. And I have to show you the calligraphy I have drawn so far. I have another channel. If you go to the channel button of this Marhaba Ya Mustafa, so on the top you can see some buttons: home, videos, playlist, about, lots of buttons. So you will have the channel buttons. If you press the channel buttons, you can see my other channels here. So blue hand drawing is my drawing channel. All the calligraphy drawing is available there. And lots of styles for drawing the same word. So let's start from the first one. I have used the purple color here, and you can see the organic shapes or the presentation is quite free-flowing lines, and this is going to be good one. The next one you can see that it's also Allahu, but the alif is in the middle point and the color used is the black color. The other one you can see also this is a organic shape, and it's also a free-flowing line. Nice presentation. The next one I'm going to show you, this is like you can see from this point it's like an increasing line, and it has a order according to the height, and the color is blue. This is also different sections and good presentations of the same calligraphic word. The next one, it's like the water drop shape. You can see it's like holding from the top and pointing, and it's like the water drop in the bottom, and the word is written within this shape. So it's also a very nice drawing. The color is the pink color. The next one I'm going to show you, I have used the orange color to draw this calligraphic word. Everything you can see here is a nice presentations of the same words, but from the different perspective, different designs, different viewpoints. Here you can see it's like all over the circle. You can see the presentation, and the word the presentation is here, and all these organic shapes are the main flavor of the calligraphic presentations. But if you go to the other types of designs, you can see that some are like a graphical, or you can see the stripes design. So it looks like the columns and the uh, beams here. So if you compare it to the geometric shapes, you can see the vertical lines and the horizontal lines, it's like coincides like the axis, and it represents the same word in a different way, and the color used here is the black color. Next one you can see it looks like a shape of the moon here, shape of the moon, and you can see another line and the presentations. The color used is the dark blue color, and also some other ornamentations you can see within the drawings presentations. I'm showing you that these presentations because Islamic writings and religious writings, so these are also parts of the education and also parts of the Islamic arts and crafts. So this is also parts of the value and the culture we share within the Islamic society. So this is also part, that's why I'm showing it. But this is tutorial, and the presentations and how to draw those styles is available in my drawing channel. If you browse through the playlist, or you can browse through the home page, if you scroll up you can see all my other channels in the homepage of this channel, Marhaba Ya Mustafa. And also you can find it to the channel button. You can see on the top there are some other buttons in the YouTube channel: the home page, the playlist, the videos, the about sections, the other community sections. So all those buttons, if you push the channel buttons, you can see my other channels there. All right, so let's go to the next drawing. This is another way of writing. You can see it's a little bit inclined, and the presentation is like a italic word, and the color used here is the pink color. And here you can see the location of the alif is from the first word within the first word, and it's also a nice presentations. Let's go to the next one. This is also different kind, and here you can see the color I've used. It's like a light green color. It's quite a bright one. Sometimes this color is used as a highlighter in the text. We used usually in our academic writings and other presentations, so these are used as highlighters. But you can use like the bright green color or the highlighters, but the same way it's colored in between those two parallel lines, and all the lines, it's like a free flowing organic lines you can see here. And if you have a close look, and if you imagine like a little bit, it looks like a leaf, right? It looks like a leaf. So it's like crossing one leaf with another 3 or 4 leaves here, but it usually symbolizes and represents the same word I'm showing you right now. Let's go to the other word. So it looks like a you can see a circle here, and holding on the top it's like a straight line coming up here, and inside the circle you can see the writings is there. So this is also nice presentations. The color used here is the red color. The next one you can see the dark blue color, and it's like also the organic shape and lots of curved lines. You can see the presence here for all over the drawings, and this is also a very nice drawings and presents the same words as you have seen previously. The next one, it's like something like horizontal and vertical combinations. So that's how you can see like the x-axis and the y-axis, and the whole presentation also depends the same types. Also, if you have a close look and you can observe very carefully, you can see that it looks like a triangle, right? So the triangle here, you can see the horizontal lines here, and the two inclined lines, this is like inclined from the left to the rightwards direction, and this inclined lines is progressing from the right to the leftward directions, and this is how this forms a triangle. All right, and the color used here is the something between the green and the yellow color. Okay, let's go to the next word. It's also same like the same word, and this is the presentations of the organic shapes and free flowing structures. It looks like sometimes some organic plants or leaves or vegetables, those which are very organic shapes, and you can see the colors used here is a pink color, and we fill up the color within the parallel borders here, and this is also the same word. All right, and next one you can see it's a orange shape, orange color. This is actually looks very good, pretty good. All right, it looks like inside a elliptical shape, not the quite a whole circle here, but you can like, if you like to draw it, you can use it in a single line formation, but the depth of the lines you can see in some places it's the narrower, and in some places it's the broader. So if you usually start from these lines, and you can come up here like these, and all the free flowing lines here, and if you go through it, progress through it, and the ends up here. So you can see that if you want to draw these calligraphic designs, you don't need to uh, open up your pens. You just put the pen here, and on a single line drawing you can draw the whole calligraphic designs. That's the beauty of these presentations. I also like this presentation very much. Pretty much this looks good, that's why I also like it. It's easy, it's simple, looks good, better designs. All right, so for the next one, this is also graphical presentations. You can see the progressions of the heights according to the variations. You can see this is from the smaller and going upward to the broader direction, and the height is increasing from the left to the right side, and also there's this regular inclination on the right side. And the color used here is like the green color. For the next one, you can see here I'm putting it different design structures. You can see there are two vertical lines like this one and this one, and if you clearly observe that the presentations here also a single line formation. So you can start here from this end and put the curved lines, and from a single pen drawing you can draw the whole things, and it's something like it's the curved lines and organic shape pretty much clear. So this is also a very nice design. Let's go to the next one. This looks like a block structure, so the progression you can see here from this way and also right side from this way. So same inclination happens up here, and usually if you have a close observations, or you can see the total presentations, if you imagine it looks like the benzene structure in the chemistry. If you read the chemistry, you can see the benzene structure, the hexagonal models. So it's like the same structure. If you imagine a outlook in the periphery borders, then you can see the whole structure. But in some places, to define the words and the meanings and to draw the exact words, they have to omit some lines in some places, and they have to continue in some places to draw the same lines. All right, it's the same words as you have seen previously. Let's go to the next one, and you can see here the progression from the left to the right, and from the left you can also see the depth of the line thickness. Some places you can see the line is thicker, and in some places you can see the line is thinner. And because sometimes you can see the progression to the upward direction is not the straight lines. So if you just see that in economics there are two types of curves. The demand supply curve, you can see the curve is straight, but some curves are exponential because of the demand is very high. So here it looks like the exponential curves. So starting here, but not the straight inclined or diagonal, it's just going upwards and bending to the upwards. That's how the curve is working here. And the color used here is the dark yellow color, and the border is the green color, but it's also quite a organic shape, and the design is looking very good. Okay, the next one we're going to see that this is also